registered Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. This is not a festive speech, it's a sad subject. I'm going to share information I've learned about the needs of the grieving recently and how best we can talk to people who have suffered the loss of a loved one. And we say it's a sad subject, but it's a fact of life. Every life comes to an end. And if you live a long time, you will experience sharing the pain of grief with many people. Everyone's experience with grief is different. Was the person who died young or old? Were they ill for some time? Was their death the result of a sudden accident or an illness that didn't give them time to prepare? Bereavement and depression are not just mental, there are physiological changes that must be dealt with. Sleep patterns, agitation, concentration, loss of interest, mood changes, weight changes, even thoughts of suicide. Emotional pain causes hostility, anxiety, nervousness, fear, and depression. Regardless of the circumstances, the person who is grieving needs to give themselves permission to feel and cry. We shouldn't try to change their feelings or fix their feelings. It can't be done anyway. And there isn't anything you can say that will make the situation okay. A good word to remember is mirror. Mirror their feelings and their emotions by making comments like, "I'm so sorry, you feel so bad, tell me about it." Let them reflect on their feelings. By mirroring body language, verbal inflection, facial expression, and energy level, you invite them to continue to share. Another good word to remember is soft. Be soft in your interaction with the grieving. Grief is hard, it's uncomfortable, it's rocky, there are obstacles, it's full of obstacles. Provide a comfortable environment by allowing their feelings to bounce off of you. Let their words rest on you and let them know that you're not going to be throwing back new concepts and new opinions to them. Feelings are one word, they are expressed in one word: anger, sadness, devastation. Thoughts are giving meaning to the feelings, attaching meaning to the feelings. Like feeling that you're guilty, that you've done something wrong, that you could have done something to comfort your loved one. Regret is a feeling of being sorry. Guilt is attaching a meaning to the feeling that you might have been responsible for their death or for something that happened before they died. We should challenge their thoughts, but not their feelings. Feelings are emotions that they must go through. Any harmful thoughts should be challenged. Sympathy versus empathy. Sympathy is over-involvement with a person's emotions. Empathy is experiencing their hurt without losing your own identity. If we are empathetic, we can share their feelings without being disabled by them. Everybody, you might remember Elizabeth Kubler-Ross was famous for her definition of the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. When you should share your own experiences with grief only if it benefits the person who's grieving. It's not a time for trading stories. It's a time for letting them be the focus of attention. And your ability to cope, so you have a greater ability to cope, you have experience with death, that doesn't heal their emotional hurt. And when these comments are for initial grief, if somebody is experiencing grief for more than 2 months, they may be going through depression, and they haven't come to the acceptance phase within a couple of months. They may need professional assistance. And I hope this hasn't brought your mood down too much tonight. Get back into the festive holiday situation, but hopefully sometime the insights from this topic will help you dealing with somebody who's going through grief and make it easier for you and